The Hawkins shunting yard is filled with coaches. The express coaches are kept there, so are mainline and branch line coaches for all the engines. But there are 3 coaches kept in the yard who are very well known by Caden. And those 3 coaches are Teaganm, Theo, and Sally. They are Caden's beloved coaches, earned by Caden after he had told the other engines his story about them. One day, Layla was in the yard, ready to collect Teaganm, Theo, and Sally for the route along the branch line. Usually, Caden took them for their usual route, but today, Caden was sent to the works to be mended. He was taken ill, and Miss Edwards had sent for Layla to take his place until he returned. "Wake up, you 3! We have work to do!" "Ugh, no need to rush, Layla. Give us a moment, please. We're just sleeping peacefully. No time. We're off to collect passengers." Then there was trouble. Layla was so excited that she didn't notice Heather coming towards her line at the junction with her own coaches. "Layla, look out!" Layla braked to a stop, just in time. But she stopped so abruptly that her coupling came loose. She was still attached to Teaganm, but her coupling was no longer secure. "Layla, please be careful. You could have caused an accident." "Sorry, Heather. I'm just excited. I'm taking the school children and their teacher to Masterson Station. They're going to have a trip around the town there." Layla soon brought Teaganm, Theo, and Sally to the platform, where the teacher and the children were waiting. "All aboard, children!" The children cheered. "A ride with Layla!" "Oh, so noisy!" "You whine too much!" Miss Edwards arrived. "Layla, you must be careful and on time today. The children must not be late to or from their trip." "Yes, ma'am." And once the conductor waved his flag, she pulled away with her grumbling coaches and excited passengers. Layla soon pulled off onto the branch line. She was keen to get to Masterson Station on time, but she still had to stop at all the stations before the end of the line to collect more passengers. Layla was getting impatient. Teaganm, Theo, and Sally were also annoyed. The children would not keep still inside them, and even the children couldn't keep them in order. Now, kids!" Layla was so keen, and Teaganm, Theo, and Sally were so distracted that no one noticed Layla's coupling was coming more and more loose. Layla soon came to a stop at Middle Stream Station. More passengers climbed aboard Sally, but Layla saw that the last passenger was running to catch her before she set off. He was running late. "Bother! Now let's go!" But Layla started too abruptly, and her coupling came so loose that once she turned the bend away from the graveyard, it finally fell off, and she raced away without her coaches. "Layla! Stop! Wait!" But Layla was soon out of sight. She didn't hear them. Layla soon arrived at Masterson Station. Layla? Where are Teaganm, Theo, and Sally, and all your passengers?" Layla looked back, and was shocked to see nothing behind her. "Oh my!" Her driver saw what had happened. "Your coupling has broken off, Layla. Even if we found them, we cannot couple up. We need to switch tracks and push them." Layla felt awful. She was now going to make the children very late. Reversing down the line, Layla soon found Teaganm, Theo and Sally, the cross teacher, and the very restless children. "I'm sorry. We tried to warn you, Layla, but you didn't listen." "Oh, those noisy, bouncy kids!" Layla quickly buffered up behind Sally and pushed the passenger train down the line and into Masterson Station. "I'm sorry I made you all late." "Well, I suppose 20 minutes isn't a lot. And besides, the children don't seem too upset." And they weren't. They were excited by the whole adventure on the branch line. But the adults on Teaganm, Theo and Sally were not as pleased. They complained to the station master, and a report was made to Miss Edwards. Layla knew she was going to be in trouble now. She made her routine journey back to Hawkins Station for more passengers. "Layla, go to the engine works to have a new coupling attached. Another engine will take your passengers until it is fitted." "Yes, ma'am." Layla soon returned at the end of the afternoon. She was just in time to take the last train of the day to and from Masterson Station. "This time, I expect you to take more care, Layla." "Oh, yes, Miss Edwards." Teaganm, Theo, and Sally had cheered up. They were happy to be with Layla again, and she was careful through the entire route. "Hooray!" Layla was soon cheered up by the coaches too, and was even more happy when she saw that the children's school trip was a success. But the same could not be said for Teaganm, Theo, and Sally for the ride home. The children cheered and bounced inside. "Oh! Ouch! Oh my!" A few days later, Caden came back looking as good as new. Teaganm, Theo, and Sally were very happy to see him again, as he took them for a run at once. And even though they had a wonderful time with Layla, they told him everything about it. Layla then apologized to Caden for her carelessness, and she had learned to take extra care when pulling passengers again.